What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content.
You know, we still to this day we have a story. He was in LA, and it was, bro. He used to eat terrible.
Really?
To a whole different extent. So he plays the game.
He's so picky now.
Oh, he will. Yeah, it's yeah. Now
he's completely different.
Now it's like how much? Is there any sugar in here? It's like, damn, bro. Like, you know. But he was. We were in LA, and he was, bro, rookie contract. Like, you know, Kobe's. It might have been Kobe's going away year.
Yeah, I think it was going away year.
It was his second year in the league because he broke his leg.
He didn't play this whole first year.
Right.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons why he didn't, you know, he just wasn't. So, bro, I walked in after the game, and he's got 5 Cokes, fried food fried chicken everywhere, French fries. I remember sitting there, and I was just mad at him. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you ever listen to Floyd Mayweather? I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, Floyd Mayweather said he drinks Coke. I was like, motherfucker, you not Floyd Mayweather.
And you're not a boxer.
Right. Which I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah.
Like, are you just saying some shit to me at this point? You know, and then, you know, he started getting he started paying attention to it, and then just the professional, like he just the person, everything.
Yeah.
It's dope to see. So, man, yeah, Jew is like, you know, I mean, everybody knows, like, I mean, that's my ace in the hole, bro.
For sure.
You know?
Like, it's crazy to think, like.
I mean, the court's named after, like, he's, you know what I mean? Like, that's how close we are.
The dude it's so funny because you can attest to this. Unbelievable person.
Yeah.
Unbelievable person. You wouldn't know that on the court.
No.
Because he's going to try to kill you. He's going to try to run through you, and he wants to destroy you at all times.
Yep.
And that was from high school.
What? Bro, I got so many injuries from him. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts. I mean,
did he have the same work ethic in high school?
No.
Or was that instilled?
He worked, like, when he worked, he worked. But
Got
like, there
you.
was, I mean, I was putting him through, like, we were talking about it when we went out there, like, when he was in high school, it was like there's different phases in development.
Yeah.
There's like detail, but there's also like, yo, you gotta work.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be a dog. You gotta fight through things. Like, you can't, like, there's no quit. So we used to do this 1-on-2. So him, and then I used to kick the ball down the floor.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, go get that shit. And it was probably at the time, it was like, yeah, all this bullying you doing.
Yeah.
You know? And he used to, man, he'd run down, go get it. Or like, he'd be about picking it up, I'll boot it the other way. You know? But he was, I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
There's probably some footage, but we were talking about it the other day. There was a time I kicked Brad Ball Is Life from Ball Is Life. I kicked the ball, right? And it hit the camera, like dead in the camera. Like Brad had like a blackout. So like, it was like, we just been through so many. We really came up in this together, right? Like, because I was young when I met him. Like, I got better as time went. Like, it really was like a maturation process together in both of our careers.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. I mean, just to see how his game is evolved from year to year has been super impressive. Because when Jew first got in, he wasn't a shooter.
No, he wasn't a shooter. He didn't have him, like, he was just like, people were like, all right, he's Zach Randolph. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Am I wrong for that?
And Zach Randolph was
issue.
Right, but the game at the time
was evolving.
Was going this, like, it wasn't, you know, I'm like, Zach Randolph was him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, bullies get bullied.
Problem. Yeah.
What?
Problem.
Like, Memphis, he was him.
Yeah.
But the game was going, like, you know, and Zach Randolph still could have been, you know, so if you see this, Zach, I'm not saying nothing. But like, Jew was, I felt at the time, like, Jew's game had to transform into what the game was starting to become. And it was very like, I'm like, all right, we got to, our ball handling, like our spots, like you got to be really good in the mid range, and we got to kind of like just slowly get you out, right?
To the 3. Yeah.
To the 3. And then, you know, he started really just, you know, and then he played with like True Holiday and Anthony Davis, and had a good year, you know, and then went to New York. Yeah, I'm a New York, you know, I'm from New York, so it was like, damn, the Knicks? I'm like, this is dope.
Yeah.
and then he still had to evolve there. And now,
Talk about the year when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
The leap, the jump, what was it? Yeah, I got.
It was a summer.
What happened that summer, bro?
It was. We were strategic, man. It was like we really locked in. He was in the gym a lot, and he went hard. The one thing we did that summer, which I was trying to like tell him through the years, was I'm a big fan of elevation in the mid range. Like you and me have talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to be a very good player, make end of shot clocks, ISOs, you gotta elevate. Like D-Book, KDs, Kobe's, the Jordans, guys that can just jump over the top of you.
Yeah.
Right. And I felt like that was like the phase we needed to get in. So that year he was a mid-range killer.
Assassin.
And
he drove right to that baseline. Count it.
Yeah, over the top of people.
Count it.
But I mean, we did so many drills to kind of work on that. And he locked in and I mean, he even like will tell you, like, he's like, man, I used to do like, yo, you're one dribble to the corner. You are jumping as high as you can. We're making 30. Right?
Yeah.
And he hated it.
Mm-hmm.
But it helped him because it was like he was making, he still does, like, even look at Lad, like he makes tough shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like he don't get tough a whole lot easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that summer was just like it was a lock in. It was a lock in on the body. It was everything was right. It was eating right. It was everything. It was everything.
Shout out to Prize Picks, the presenting partner of Run Your Race, the daily fantasy sports game.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. Prize Picks makes it super easy, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make your entry.
As AJ said, it's very easy. You pick between 2 to 6 players. It's a skill-based fantasy game. You don't play against anyone. You're playing against the Prize Picks projections. It's simple. It's either more or less. Prize Picks also is matching your first $100 deposit. So if you put in $100, they match $100. But if you put in $20, they match $20.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for your first deposit match up to $100.